And then from that point on, you begin to try to you try to unalienate it to people. You follow what I'm saying? The whole method would be, how do you take it in its rawest fashion and then present that to people without transforming its essence? Because what is it in essence? It has to be something in essence. And I think a lot of people that talk about political science and nation building get away from the essence of things. If it has no essence, it has no objective.
That's what I mean.
Exactly. It's not going anywhere. People talk about it's black power, it's like this, but it's not really going nowhere. It fits in with everything. And it fits in with so much till it gets lost. And then people got to come together to redefine it. I think its essence should be solid, and then try to present that to many people as we can. We will lose some people. We will lose some people, but we also will lose some dangerous people, to what we're doing. We'll lose some dangerous people. Certain people would not want to be in proximity. It's hard to hold white supremacy in your mind and be among people on black supremacy. It's still people today in 2010 that will say, nigga, please. Literally, nigga, you ain't shit. I want to create constructive change and this and that, but nigga, you ain't shit. You follow? Mm-hmm. But when you say black supremacy, now they have to come in accepting the notion opposite, right up top, than what they have been taught to think about their own people. That's the last thing we supposed to be thinking. We've been taught to think that as niggas are supreme anything. And that's the thing too of why we use the God thing. Not because we're Christians or we're using the German word God or we're dealing with Christian or Judaistic theology, but because to see the black man as God is a revolutionary thing compared to how all television propaganda and all that is teaching you to look at people. So it's not so much as centered in a religious ideology as it is centered in the transformation of a person's mind. It's about transforming people's consciousness. It's not about religion. But we know that if you've been taught to see a black man as nothing, and now you got to see a black man as God, that's a complete revolution in your mind. Having nothing to do with Christianity, you follow? Having nothing to do with Judaism or Islam, but having to do with seeing your own people as being absolutely divine. Exactly. People will get caught up in religion. Are you saying you are Yahweh of the Bible? And no, I'm saying that a nigga is divine today. I'm saying that black is the absolute reality today. You follow what I'm saying? I'm saying that a nigga is more than shit today. You understand what I'm saying? And that's forcing them to, okay, well, all right, I guess I can. I gotta change. I gotta change. And if you're not radically challenging people to change, what are you doing? Where change gonna happen at? We ain't gonna have no revolution in the condition of our people, still seeing our people as niggas, and still seeing our people as not talking about nothing and not being about nothing on a subliminal level. Subconsciously, one way we're saying we want world change, and another way we still seeing the niggas the same. Niggas ain't never gonna be shit in the back of our head. So this is radically challenging people in the dough. Black supremacy. Damn, I'm forced to say I gotta see you as supreme. That's a radical shift. That's a radical shift. And that needs to happen. Because if they don't see their people as something different, if they don't see themselves as something different, guess what? It ain't gonna be nothing different. They gonna still be looking for us to do what every one of them has done. They still looking for us to be the pastor. They still looking for us to be the rapper. They still looking for us to be, what they have already seen. But they need room in their mind to see something else. But that program in their mind to see something else had a virus in it. You follow what I'm saying? And that virus makes that program only see niggas and white supremacy.
You got distracted by it.
That's a fact. You teach him. So black supremacy, it do alienate us, but it also makes people respect us as something other than the bullshit that they associate with every other thing going on. They gotta stand back like, well, that's something else. I can't get in it to fuck it up. I can't, put it in a box. I can't categorize it into what I want it to be. I have to respect it. And sometimes what we call alienation is respect. It's respect. Because people who aren't alienated, that don't like it, are the ones that's going to try to attack it. And people who feel powerless to bring it down are the ones that will be alienated from it. You follow what I'm saying? It's the reality. Anything else? And a lot of people say that, like, wow, even with dealing with the white devils, calling white people devils, and attacking white supremacy. They say that you're going to lose a lot of people. Why don't you try another method of dealing with love and unity amongst our own people? And you won't find out how much love our people in them, how much love our people have for themselves, until you see how much anger they have against those that do them wrong. Do you follow what I'm saying? You don't see how much a mother loves her child until it's about to get ate by a bear. Do you hear what I'm saying? That's how love is generally shown through compassion, or otherwise it's empty words. You don't never know how much somebody loves you until you are in a condition or situation where you really need them. Am I correct? Right. Otherwise, it's ephemeral.
Proof of the pudding.
So out of our hatred towards the wrongs and the atrocities and the evils that we see against our people in our community, that is the highest demonstration of the actual love we have for our people. How much see you getting smacked around and slapped around and done wrong? And I'm saying, but I love them.
That's a bit new.
That's what we have told our black leaders. We watch Malcolm get shot down. Then nobody jump up to catch them bullets from Malcolm. But we say we love Malcolm. We say we love Dr. King. But wasn't nobody jumping in front of them bricks and when he was getting shot? If all this love is around somebody, how do they get killed like that? You could not kill a baby cub. You cannot snipe a baby cub. The lion is surrounded so much. You mean to tell me we got love for ourselves and we allow these things to happen to us? It's because we don't have love. To see ourselves as supreme is not to see ourselves so much as better than others, but to see ourselves as greatest in value as it relates to priority. If you got a child, you should see your child as supreme priority to feed it before you feed the stray dogs and the cats in your block. Am I correct?
That's it.
It's supreme in value and supreme in priority.
That's it.
And we have a hatred for those who do us wrong, and it's been marginalized and limited as the white man because he's the one that most consistently and has institutionalized doing us wrong more than anybody else. Am I correct?
That's right.
Who is institutionalized, who has an institution of doing us wrong. Who has several institutions doing us wrong.
Different levels.
So our hatred towards someone who has institutionalized black injustice is justified.
Right.
Not because of the hatred of a people, but hatred of their consistent acts of injustice towards our people. Do you see what I'm saying? You have a right to shoot hate in a direction where consistent destruction is coming from. That's where Christianity comes from. You should love your enemies. Right? I love my enemies. I love to kill them. But they say you should love your enemies. And I will go to argue. Well, I got to kill a few of them so I can stay alive long enough to keep loving them. Do you hear the point? Because I can't love them if I'm not here. So I got to take a few of them out so I can love them, so I can stay here to love them. Go to the cemeteries and love them. Come on. Go to the morgue and love them. But I can't love them dead. So if we're going to keep loving our enemies, we got to stay on earth to do it. And we better get some defense tactics. Quick. And a defense tactic should not be a martial art move. It should be a way of life. Because your enemy can come to you at any angle. So your martial art style should be hidden in every part of your goddamn life. You're not just fighting on the dojo on a dojo mat. You fighting foods, technology, communication, people camouflaging, chameleons, agents. You fighting terrain, weather, everything. So your martial art style must be your entire way of life. Every moment of your life should be prepared for victory against your enemies and those who seek out to do injustice against you. Everything you do, from the way you comb your hair, comb your knife, with a machete on the other end of the pick. You feel me? So if somebody run up behind you while you combing your hair, you can just, one pick move, take their ass out. Do you hear what I'm saying? And I know that sounds entertaining, but if you look back and you see the martial art movies, you see how even their hair pieces was weapons. I'm talking about real warfare. They ain't gonna get nobody like that. We believe that somehow this white man, we can be God. We've been educated to believe that. When they talk about the counter Intel Pro, and they just J. Edgar Hoover destroyed the black Messiah. They didn't destroy the black Messiah. Here I am. I'm here. I'm standing right here before you. They educate us on that we can be destroyed and be defeated, and we don't know that's a belief just as much as in Jesus Christ. That's a fucking belief that you can be destroyed. That's a belief that is not true, because you ain't been destroyed yet. And if you accept your own demise, then they got you. And that's the whole purpose of the education system and television, to make you think they got everything to get you. And they sit and talk about, some brother just told me, I believe it was you that told me, a bank is being robbed every single day. We don't hear about it. Might say every hour.